Warning, the following contains scenes of graffiti. Graffiti may be art, but it's also an act of vandalism and is a crime all across the world. The D-Rock 100 does not condemn any acts of this vandalism of any kind. Otherwise, the ones that are responsible will be given a fine, probation, or even a sentence to prison. Viewer discretion is advised. On with the show. It's showtime. Hey everybody, it's the D-Rock 100 and welcome back to more of Jet Set Radio Future Replay. Last time, we did the street challenges at Highway Zero, and we have discovered the truth that Yoyo was nothing more but a noise tank in disguise. Specifically, Noise Tank 3000. We also had to deal with the douchebag of a clutch. And we also got word that he is hidden at the Fortified Residential Zone, which is actually close by to where we're at right now. This time, we're going to do just that. Before we do so, you may be wondering what are we doing here at the bottom point of sewage facility. Yeah, chatting with someone that's over there. It's about time that we go see for whom this is. And yes, these strange graffitis have even reached their way down here. We are definitely going to be doing something about that, but much later. In fact, if you want to know what's worse, when we leave and head on for the Fortified Residential Zone, you might find that the ones in the Tokyo Underground Sewage Facility is worse than here. At least there are some graffitis that are easy to get access to, but oh, you'll see. So I am going to make it a goal to not spray any of those. But it's okay. Check it out! If you can beat me at my own game, I'll leave you alone. I won't hold back. We have this woman right here. You know her, you may hate her, but honestly, she's actually not too bad. But I'll get to that in just a minute. But before we go any further, it needs to be said. Second. There we go. Okay. All we have to do, beat her in this race. But before we do that, let's talk about the character that we just recently unlocked. Clutch! Bad. Where do I even start with this guy? Okay, hear me on this. He definitely has the largest amounts of spray cans that one can buy and get used to their fullest potential. But that's not my problem with this guy. My problem is that everything else is below average at best. So, that's bad. I mean, even taking a double glance at his stats, he's kind of a glass cannon despite all the heavy stuff that he wears. So, aside from having a good amount of spray cans, what was he ever really good for? Despite the fact that his cornering is better, his acceleration is oddly the better when I'm doing a little bit of some digging around. Which makes no sense. Gotta get a chance to show that, but honestly, Clutch is okay, but you're far better off with someone else. Okay. So let's go ahead and finish this off once and for all. Huh. Who would have thought a little punk like you could beat me? Fair enough. I gave you my word. What do you need? So Cube has joined us. The leader of the Poison Jams has, I guess, in a way turned over a new leaf. So we say we. You piss off. Trying to talk here. Let's go ahead and talk about Cube real quick. Cube! Despite what you would think of her, she's actually one of the fastest characters in the game. But that's only here for acceleration purposes. But oddly, her grinding skills, don't take that out of context once again, is below average. I guess if you want to try to get from point A to point B as fast as you could, Cube is great. In fact, I kind of consider her to be a very good choice when we were trying to go in for capture the flag. Especially how fast she is, so if you can get by all that, especially since she also has only 25 head cans of spray cans to go for, which I believe is actually the lowest or the shortest amount? I don't fully remember. But either way, Cube is a great character, but she's kind of below average when it comes into movement in the air and pretty much anything that's not on the ground. Okay. So anyway, so we're back here at the Tokyo Underground Sewage Facility. We got graffiti all over the place, from every floor, and even from the location where one of those graffiti sources is from right there. Yeah, I don't like it. Yep. We also saw this spot from right here that's now accessible to us. This is the Fortified Residential Zone. I hated this mission when I was a kid. But I'm kind of okay with it now, but oh, you'll see.
Soon, when the timer runs out, this building will go kaboom! Fools, you continue to cling to the sad notions of camaraderie and friendship, and because of it, your pitiful little lives will end in a grand display of fireworks.
The Golden Rhinos have planted a time bomb somewhere in the Fortified Residential Zone. First, spray the blue device and stop that timer.
Time attacks.
First, spray the blue device to stop it.
At least this game is merciful for what the amount of time you gotta go for, because we literally have only, I think, 8 bombs to go after, and half of them are already on the ground. I think. Yeah, here's the other one. But yeah, this game is very merciful. In fact, I probably should have realized this back when I was younger, but I guess I kind of panicked for nothing, really. But this place, it goes all over the place. Thank you. I've also been kind of debating over what graffiti that I should change and the one that I use for later. Uh-oh. Phew. So, you may be wondering why I chose her wreath over the others. Let's see here. I think there's a special dialogue that will pop up later on that Andrew J centers on with Wreath. But, oh, you'll see. So yeah, getting the blue tires is pretty easy. And we have one more to go. Uh-oh. I guess I kind of deserve that one. Let's come up here. And get faked out. Not to worry. Going up. Yep. And get faked out once again. Oh, you know what? I know where it is.
You're gonna dig this.
We want to come over to this side. So let's come over here. Now I know what I'm doing.
If you are hearing this tape, that means that you have somehow managed to deactivate all of the blue devices. How interesting. Let's see how well you fare a second time.
Well, it seems you've stopped the blue device. Now find the red one and disarm it.
The red bombs are going to be on the second landings. And this is not going to be kind to us. Let's see, here we still have 8 bombs to go after. But this is when things are going to get a little bit nasty. I've always wondered if what it would be like when someone just lets the time run out and just let everything go boom afterwards. Okay. Go up here. Here's our first one. Yeah, we got bombs in multiple locations. And if you fall down, gotta climb all the way back up. And that's, I guess I can understand why this will be a bit of a frustration. And oh, good. Might as well get these guys out of the way. But then again, these guys are pretty durable. But it only gets worse later on. Fortunately, got plenty of health cans that will be given to us about the level. Kind of. Yep. Okay. So far, so good. Now, there are some locations that are going to be absolute jerks to you. Especially since you're just trying to go around the location, and when you gotta go up some stairs, they can give you a fake out. And I can definitely tell them for why they would do this, especially since that they would try to fake you out in more ways than one. That right there, that's a good example. In fact, coming down here might actually be a good thing. Nope, never mind. And good luck trying to navigate through this without going crazy, because getting out can be frustrating. Alright. So let's see here. There's a couple of options to go for. We should be okay, depending on how we're going to take this approach. Yeah, I'll come up here. Yep. So we got 3 more bombs to go. Alright. Yeah, this place is a freaking ghost town. They must have done an emergency evacuation for an experiment, but little did they know that this place sort of was set to go kaboom within a matter of minutes! Okay, but no, in serious, it's actually a half an hour, but... You know what one thinks about it? No, it'll actually be at the very most an hour. Okay. Got one more bomb. In fact, it's practically right underneath us. And I know just how we're going to get it. Oh, wait. Whoa. I don't think I've ever recall ever pushing one of those off. Going this way. Okay. So the final bomb is, let's see here, directly in front of us. But the question is, do I risk jumping or? Oh, you know what? I remember what I did in the last. Let's play on this. Here. Let's see if I can maybe time this right. Our final bomb. Should we? Yep, I see it right down there. Let's see if I remember how I did it. Alright. Am I gonna do as good as I did in the last Let's Play of how I did it? Let's find out. And Leroy! Got it!
There you go. You stopped the timer. Woo! Man, oh man, I was sweating Rex over here. Now, go say Yo-Yo.
Okay. So now that we've gotten that out of the way, now it's kind of pretty much straightforward at this point. If we look at the map, we actually have save points in that we can potentially get, but the one question I'm going to go for is one on the second floor and one that's going to be on the next floor up. Now getting to the top is going to be a pain. But we can safely do this. Somehow we missed that. But not to worry. There we go. Now we're going to come up these stairs. As this is the only logical way of going up into our next level. And there we go. Okay. So what we're going through here, these graffiti cans right here. And we have some pretty bad footholds. We need to follow the spray cans in order to get to our destination. Pretty straightforward, right? Not really. In fact, there are some of these beams and that's going to be absolutely jerkish to you. I remember doing this for like over an hour, trying to get into that one spot and somehow I defy gravity there. Okay. So, same rules apply right here. Except I think this one's gonna be a little bit more convoluted. Alright. Let's do it. Very appropriate for having a song like this to make a return. And here's our second one that we can get into right off the bat. Kind of. But, you know what? This sounds appropriate for what's to come. You see? Okay. Check it out. Before we talk to him, stock up on canned and health. You're gonna need it.
Heads up! You got golden rhinos incoming! I guess they didn't like you messing with the timers. Take them all out.
Yeah, bring in fighter jets in here while you're at it. Howdy up. There's one. Ah. All right. Howdy up. Booyah! Now that's what I call an explosive ending. That's quite fitting that Wraith will be the one to rescue Yoyo.
Jet Set Radio! Whether you chilling in your couch or in your coffin, don't forget to tune us in to keep you company! The GG finally found and rescued the real Yo-Yo! I think. He had heard a rumor on the streets about the golden rhinos and tried to find them by himself, and ended up getting caught. Now I'm the star at the top of their black list, cause I gave you the lowdown on it. This is the first time I've been on top since the perfect contest in elementary school. This time I've got nothing to say except it's time to get my running shoes on. And now, I hear some freak that looks a lot like Beef is showing his face all over Tokyo, even for someone who likes to play a little dress up. Ain't that a bit weird? He's running around spraying some crazy graffiti. Does he have any connection to the Golden Rhino? If the Golden Rhinos are allowed to romp through the streets like this, Tokyo's done for. Somebody stop them.
Let's go!
Well, he could do that. But I wanted to check up on Yoyo to see how he's doing. He's right back over here where he belongs. Hey, sorry about all that, yo. But thanks for those fools, I'm all out of shape now. You know, go out and cause a little havoc to warm up, yo.
Yeah!
You know what, Yo-Yo?
Yeah!
You're done good. So, now I'm kind of conflicted with a couple of things. I really do want to take care of the mystery challenges at the Sky Dinosaurian Square, but we have an obstacle that's going to be in our way, or rather a couple of obstacles. So, I think another option of what we could potentially do, maybe head back to the Fortified Residential Zone and see if we could do some kind of danger from out there. But then again, we're also going to head for Highway 0, because there's something going on out there as well. So, I guess next time, I'll make up my mind and see what we can do over there, alright? See you guys then!